This is how you hold a hockey stick. First things first, I'm going to have you place your top hand. The top hand is extremely important. It is what does your stick handling and the majority of the movements. If you hold your stick out and you're shaking someone's hand, pretend you're shaking their hand, you're holding it at the very top here. This nice V is along the thin part of the shaft, and it should feel nice and comfortable. We don't want a butt end here, right? That's not helpful. That means your stick's too long. So now we've got our top hand place, the V on the thin part of the shaft. We're going to take about an elbow's length here and place our bottom hand. Same idea, we want that V along the thin part of the shaft. We want to grip this fully. This will not necessarily always stay on the thin side. It's a much looser hand. So this top hand very much stays here. This bottom hand moves around quite a bit. We want to make sure our shoulders are loose and our wrists are the thing that are going to do most of the work. We can move our stick around our body just like this. A few of the things that I don't want to see, I see this quite often. The finger down the shaft, sometimes it happens on the top and the bottom. I see this often with field hockey players, and it is an incorrect form for ball hockey. So we want to have a much stronger grip here. This weakens our shot, right? Not quite as strong a position as if we can go down on and flex the shaft of our stick. We already talked about no space above that top hand. I've heard some people do kind of have a finger over the top, and that's okay. That's for comfort depending on your level. Something that is also a weak position is if you turn that top hand and the V is now on the thick part of the shaft. That's going to make you pass off to the right or shoot off to the right very often. You can notice how that blade is turned open. It's extremely hard. I really can't turn my wrist to keep that blade closed right here. And that's actually what I want. So by placing the correct hand placement, I'm able to, right here where I'm taking my shot, to have a lot of strength. Another issue I see is people keeping that bottom hand extremely tight. This is meant to be moved around. So like let that bottom hand move up and down the shaft as needed. And you'll grip down sometimes, but mostly it's quite loose. And the last thing I see is bubble hockey players. And what I mean by that is people kind of just do this, and this is all that they know as they are holding their hockey stick. We want to be nice and loose, be able to move that stick around to different areas. We are not bubble hockey players. That's how to hold a hockey stick. I'm Coach Karen with the United Women's Ball Hockey Foundation. We're just beginning a month of stick handling. Join us every single day on Facebook and Instagram. We'll have one drill every day. Practice 5 to 10 minutes at home. I'd love for you to join our community of women who are getting a little bit better every day.